Well, we're taking the scenic route. I wanted to see the world a little bit more. Also, I'd rather just be you and me right now. I'd rather not get sick with a whole bunch of people, so yeah, that's why we're on this little raft. Oh, come on, it's only been about 3 weeks with no food, no water, no rations, no food, just drifting along with no land in sight. I mean, we'll we'll be fine. We're not gonna go crazy. We'll find it. I'm sure eventually we will. Who am I kidding? This is a stupid idea. Just drifting along this plank of wood, just no land in sight, just going nowhere and what? So there is. Huh. Guess we did make it. Hello everyone, this is Chris and welcome back to another Seed Showcase. Now, today we have a very special and unique type of Seed Showcase, while also being a very familiar type of Seed Showcase. And if that doesn't make sense, then don't worry, I shall explain, because as you know, I have shown off a handful of survival islands if you've been around for a while. But despite it having very unique types of things on those types of seeds, the survival island portion of it is pretty much always the same. Like, it always ends with the same way, the same size island, the same everything pretty much. Until today, because today I have what is possibly the largest survival island seed I have seen in a while, with many more things on this one island than what I might have first thought. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed, and if you do like these types of seed showcases, and make sure to subscribe for more content like this. But yeah, enough rambling on and stuff like that. Let's get on to the seed, which is that right there. So type those numbers in right there, as you can see right there, and you will spawn in right where this beacon is, which is what I always mark spawn with. And you spawn with a few trees and things like that, but you also spawn with a mesa, which is something I don't think I've ever seen in a survival island seed. And this might not look like a survival island, but if we head out this way a little bit for a little while, and we turn the chunks to as far as you can possibly see on my device, which will be a small bit laggy for a little bit, but just for a little bit, just to show off the size of this island. So you see, like, there's water leading all the way around the mesa and leading all the way around this entire island. If we can fly over there, but you could just about see in the distance, despite it being a little bit laggy, but you could see, like, this entire landmass is a single island in the ocean, which I think I measured it out. It's about 600 blocks this way and about 300 blocks this way. So a very, very large survival island seed. And if you don't really care too much about survival island stuff, if you go about 100 blocks this way, then yeah, you will come across land which has some spruce trees and things like that over there. But that's enough of 10 FPS for now. But not only that, this island also has a bunch of mob spawners on it, which is what all these things are marked out. And I think we should show them off right now. So this island is crazy with, like, mob spawners and even a mace on it, and even mob spawners, which it has 6, which is what I forgot to mention in the little intro. And here's the first one right here. I think this is a zombie spawner, I believe. It's hard to tell at times, but yeah, zombie spawner right there. I don't know why I keep finding mob spawners on seas. I guess I'm lucky in some ways, and I don't know. But first one right there. The second ones are over this way, over here, and surprisingly enough, there is actually a lot of spider spawners right in this area. And the first one is this one right here, with a spider and a spider jockey. You might get that. It's not guaranteed with the seed. But yeah, first one right there. If we pop our way out this way and break the pillar a little bit, so we know we've been to that one. Let's go over to this one. So you're gonna have to go through this little lake, which we saw. But you'll come down to this one with another two chests and some bones. So reminiscence of skeletons, but not quite a jockey there. If we head back up here, and yeah, you have to dig through this little island, this little crevice right here, or this little lake leading around. Over here, next to that, next to this birch tree, is the next mob spawner. So if we head right the way down here, then here's the next one with, again, some more randomly generated loot right here. There's a lot of spider spawners in one area. Like, I don't get why this happened. Maybe it's just luck, but it happened. Over here you will get one thing right here, down here, and here's the fourth, I believe. I believe it's fourth. Like, there's so many spider spawners in one place. Like, I should have just called this video like the spider spawner seed or something like that. I don't know, but four spider spawners, and I believe that's a zombie spawner right over there, right in this little area. I'm not sure if you can load in the zombie spawner, but the four spider spawners, I'm pretty sure you can load in all at once. But if spider and zombie spawners aren't really your thing, then what you need to do is you need to come over to this side of the island, the very far edge of the survival island, and pop your way right down this way, right here. Because here you'll actually find skeletons, so maybe that's where all those jockeys and bones come from, and you might have a chance of finding enchanted books, saddles, and horse armor, and even bread at times. So, yeah, a whole 6 mob spawners on this huge island is something that's crazy. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen 6 mob spawners on a single survival island seed. Then again, I don't think I've seen a survival island this big before. Oh, and I brushed over this briefly at the beginning, but yeah, you have a mesa connected to the normal island. So you have basically infinite gold here. You have cactus, you have some terracotta over here, and yeah, a mesa island just right here too, as well as a ravine. No mob spawners here, unfortunately, so only 6 in here, but you do get some exposed gold leading around the place right here, and some iron and some coal right there, and also you get a lava pool right here. So if you were planning to go to the nether, then you have that right there, and you have no shortage of water. I mean, it's pretty infinite around the place, so easy access to the nether with the iron down there to make buckets, and probably buckets actually in the spawners too. But yeah, having that easily accessible right there too. But let's say you're someone who likes survival island seas but don't like mixtures of biomes inside of one island. Fear not, there are more survival islands and more unique survival islands, because this is one entire Mesa island right here. So if we just fly around the outside of the island a little bit, yep, around there, yeah, an entire Mesa island, which again, something you don't really see every day. There's a bigger Mesa, like linking to mainland over there, but yeah, having just a single Mesa island on its own, you could do something really cool with this on its own, maybe a Western themed island or something like that. But in case you didn't want to work on the spawn island, then you have this island right here too. Oh, and what kind of survival island seed showcase would it be without an ocean monument pretty near here? And also having some more islands pretty near it too. Unfortunately, that's the only one which is relatively close to spawn, but you still have it right here, and you also have this island here, which you could probably set up base to what's the word? I forgot the word. To clear out the monument, let's say, to raid the monument. That's it. Don't know why I forgot that word, but yeah, you have that right there, and I think you have a few other smaller islands around the place, like this one over here. I think it's just forest, and actually it's a little bit bigger than I thought, but it's just forest, just like the spawn island, but you still have that near the monument. But with all that said, there are things outside of land on the mainland which you really should avoid. I will show you why. And this entire area right here around these coordinates are exactly the place where you'd want to avoid, because right here, despite it having a blacksmith over here, which I didn't even know it had in this village, and things like this, we also have the Stronghold. Now, in the latest update, there is a bug regarding the spawning of the end portal room, meaning that sometimes the end portal room does not spawn. And I think this is one of those cases, because I have searched far and high in this stronghold to try and find the end portal room, and to no avail. I could not find it. So, um, this bug is getting fixed in 1.15, so by then there should be a stronghold here. But until then, avoid these chunks like the plague, or like the other virus, which we should not mention here because YouTube does not like that word. But I'm sure you'd have plenty to do with the spawn island. I mean, you have plenty of room, plenty of trees, and plenty of opportunities to do things, especially, again, with all those spawners. I'd recommend going into that spruce forest I mentioned earlier and heading right over here, because over here you will find a taiga village right here. Not sure if there's any blacksmiths here or not, but you still have villages and pumpkins and all sorts like that. I spoke too soon. There is a blacksmith here, so free loot too. Having that right here, as well as villages and campfires, which you can use to build your own raft too. And in terms of cool and unique things like that, that's pretty much what this seed has to offer. A crazy survival island seed, Mesa survival islands, ocean monuments, of course, as its survival island, all the biomes in the ocean too, apart from icebergs. I haven't seen many icebergs around the place, but keep avoiding the stronghold until 115, and yeah, you should be good in terms of a pretty good survival island seed. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you now. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all later.